better shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football. In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Stewart is the lone setback. Newton now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oh, no, my next game against the Seahawks. Damn, bro, one new injury. Fuck, dislocated elbow. Out for 5 motherfucking weeks.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
We ain't gonna miss.
That's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Yeah, none whatsoever. Give them 18 on that one. And it'll be first down 49ers. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Gabbard now. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. It doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects.
I want him this shit.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Finding time. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back to the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him
21 to 41.
What? And force an incompletion.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. On second down, Gabbard again. Sideline throw is complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, do a little toe tap to stay inbounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A first down throw for Gabbard. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Again, it's Gabbard. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I'm on the practice squad.
You know my pocket full of ho-hos and ring dings?
Pocket full of whole holes and ring ding.
Huh? AOP.
Go.
Hey, bitch ass niggas beat me.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
You on for?
Throwing. Gabbard. It's caught. Patton. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
No,
Whistles
they was 0-4.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that
Yeah,
means they're
I
down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense, I got from it, and I think you did as well. They weren't real
I'll play
happy
the
with how
Seahawks
they were
next.
executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
He was a second-round pick.
Bro,
Many scouts
they damn
thought he
running
could have
back was
gone higher than that.
ridiculous.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a first
I
round
couldn't
grade
tackle
on
that
him,
nigga.
and frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the second round. They got a steal with this player.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to
I think they won that game because everybody on the team was hurt.
and fill in some holes.
And they were able to
Whoa.
identify the players
Well,
they
everybody
wanted
that mattered.
early in the process. Got a little bit of luck, as some guys may have fallen to them. But for the most part, knew their philosophy and stuck to it.
But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. To the air again, Gabbard. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Now they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about
I
going
seen
over
him come to the
70
backfield.
yards on the drive.
Got sandwiched.
Did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
And Dawson's kick is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. And that 3-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the second quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about
When the fuck
yourselves as
did
a
Beyonce
team,
fly in?
and you're right back to even.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
You said bust.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to float this one. And it's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Oh, yeah. P, nigga, if I was playing you, I would have quit the game.
And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Surveying the field. He's going to go up.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Panthers. Corey Brown in the final seconds of the 1st half. And his guys are able to strike for 6. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the line.
We turned the quarterback accuracy down, didn't we?
That they fought so hard to get.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
I could tell. At least in my game.
And it's up and good to extend the lead to 13-6. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water.
Yeah, pick the play and then we'll go hit the water.
Whew. Alright, my bad, I'm back. That good agua. Move. I'm playing with you.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Panthers wanted to put last week's game behind them, and they have so far today. The 49ers know they'll have to be at their best in the second half if they want to find a way to win. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10, the connection is made
So
in
when
the
it comes
middle
to
of
the
the
football
field,
schedule,
and he'll end up picking up
whoever they
13
play
yards
last,
on the
who they
play.
play first.
Panthers wind up throwing a pick on the drive.
Nah, it's a random computer that generates the division opponent.
Just about out of time in the first half. Newton's on point with the throw, and the pass and catch will end up going for 46 yards. Panthers now later on the drive. Over the middle, Newton will complete the pass, and it's caught for the score. That puts them up by a touchdown. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to Bank of America Stadium for the start of the second half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Call it a 1-yard gain of the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Cam Newton is one of the most athletic, most unique quarterbacks we've ever seen. And his athleticism doesn't just show up when he's flipping over guys. It shows up even on plays as simple as quarterback sneaks.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They come out here in the eye. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had enough.
Greg Olsen, nobody ahead of him. Touchdown!
Let's go, Greg. Let go, Greg. Let go, Greg.
First touchdown of the new season, and the Panthers add on to their lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because it's just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
And the lead will grow by 1 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, nice move. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. We get a look at the Panthers defense now. They start the drive with Hyde, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Gabbert to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Come on,
so a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any
commentary make this to how it works.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Surprising it go to the damn running back.
Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Black 22! Black 22!
All right.
On 1st and 10, Gabbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Fighting through. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Offensive linemen love creating space for the guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Back to the ground. This time it's high.
Let's go.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco.
Oh, he would have broke that motherfucker.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. Now Jonathan Stewart getting set to go as he trots back out there. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed. And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. So a nice job to break the tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
He's at Colorado Springs.
A 2nd down throw for Gabbert. Smith catches left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask where?
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Following the penalty, it's Hyde. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Bro, the computer cheesing so they
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, his back was to me.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. 2nd down, Gabbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
On 3rd and 1, here's Gabbert. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Gabbert now on second down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Quentin Patton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
I wonder if he changed anything on his
play sheet,
or they just executed better. Because they had two previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to tackle. See,
but my fullback, he broke it down tackle and got hurt.
Run for Stewart. He's been busy. And he'll get this up only
the same way.
33. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. They come up in an offset eye.
Then he get tackled softly from behind, land on the ground, holding his hand.
Mama did go that man. He in the end zone. Lego.
Greg Olsen with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
P. So I threw down quarterback.
The touchdown here to kick it away.
Made that nigga fumble.
You hit who?
The ball was in the air.
And that'll carry
I said I hit the quarterback when I called the Jets. I hit the quarterback. Made him fumble. The ball was in the air. This damn lineman caught the ball.
Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay.
I had that happen last night.
Mindset. Because they scored
I thought it was about to be a pick.
They're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We
wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
To the right side, caught by Salek. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
First down, a run with Hyde. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And he's got his man on the out route. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Gabbert to throw it. Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. And the 49ers defense gets ready here as they trot back out there. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others. I have a feeling that speech came out about taking a stand and bowing up in this possession.
Yeah, that's where this word pride comes out, right?
In a big way.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along and control the clock, control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
And a gain there of 11 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
From the 50, Newton. Flush to his right. It'll be a gain of 9. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Newton gives off to Stewart. And there's a flag on the play. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Damn it.
He said outside.
Hey.
Outside.
So they got dogs now that can sniff out computer components.
10 yards still left on second down.
Shit crazy. That shit crazy.
They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton. It's complete right side to Benjamin.
Who knows how hard drive is?
Kelvin, let's go! Let's go!
Benjamin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Hey, Beasley.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this is no good. Well, that didn't even get there. Not a good effort at all. And our score remains the same. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Hey.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back.
I ain't even gonna talk about that, Pete.
Ain't that what you supposed to do? You supposed to hit the upright.
Their last-minute instructions before they take over.
That's an extra point.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people
I had a damn kick that bounced. It bounced off the side and went in.
He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Hell no.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard.
Not ankles. I flew at him. I was off my feet.
Sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Gabbard on first down. They go screen pass.
Damn, face mask, 15 yards.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Boy, P, I'm trying to tell you. That nigga's going to be a bitch.
What happened?
So third down, just 1 yard to go.
No, I think the nigga behind him got the tackle. When he spun, like his foot was caught.
Oh, yeah. That's what happened. Because Benet was laying on the ground.
3rd and 1, here's Gamber.
Them niggas don't never get up.
And they don't, bro. That's the
and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Buffalo would have win over the Jets.
Here's the option going right.
Bruh.
The concert.
Go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Blaine Gabbert with his 2nd touchdown of the game,
Fuck no.
4th of the year. And the 49ers get a score.
Look at the jersey. Look at that jersey. How?
Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
They don't even call him Kaepernick.
2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just
Bro,
see
what
if
make
they've
it
got a
even worse is
miracle
he
up
bumped
their
into
sleeve.
me
You
and
wonder
then
what
took off.
onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they think they got it.
They finna kick the ball off your damn helmet.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, chances of getting that
They
done,
tried to tease
slim
me.
and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9.
Today.
Now Stewart
He ain't going yet.
Shreds the tackle, and he's going to fight it.
No.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves it with a 2nd and 3.
He, I know he lost his badge at
See
work.
if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Yeah. See the game.
Newton turns and hands to Stewart. And for one of the few times
I'm gonna
today,
let
this
you
run's
know
not
something
gonna
about
go
that.
anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
You lose your life to it. That nigga Beasley been dead for a little bit.
They come up in an offset eye. Newton on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's
I was so
Olsen.
thinking like
13 yards that time and a 1st.
when he had to renew his badge.
And play a
You
stop
wait till
here.
then.
Timeout.
But you gotta turn
It's
your
the
old badge
defense
in.
calling the timeout
New
here.
badge.
That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here.
I can have
as
my
we
new
step
badge.
aside.
Nope.
Now a handoff. This is Stewart. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice
Let go. Let go.
I be trying to truck niggas sometimes, and it make me shake to the left.
And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And to me, that's a shout out.
Damn, yo, I'm just knocked down your.
On your side.
Damn.
I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Looking to throw.
What we doing, nigga?
That's caught at the 3.
Do the same, do better.
Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy and
Get
let
out.
him go to work.
That almost felt like
Hey, that beats
sandlot
me.
football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing.
Didn't I beat him? All right, then.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field.
Nigga, I beat you. All right, then. So I'm still better
They
than
need
you.
to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be
Oh,
repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this
me,
one.
you still took that L, me. I don't care if you was up. I don't care if you was downstairs or not.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
He took an L back to back.
A 2nd down throw for Gabbard. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Nah, nigga, we turned it up.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
No, I turned the music up. I'm trying to tell you, bro, the skillet gotta be at 325.
On 3rd down, Gabbard. And that will be incomplete.
Gotta
with the
get
clock
that.
showing 18 seconds now to go.
Looked like he had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
What?
What is that?
Some old people eat.
Desperation time.
Cow hooves.
Some old people eat, so they can go to the back.
I thought that was like toenails.
Seconds. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered this one. It was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he'll cut it to the right sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
Shut
touchback.
up,
and this looks to probably be the final play. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. One last shot now for Gabbard. He's got time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
And I'm about to fire my ball.
This ball game. And you know, winning is good for all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you in the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you, if you won the game, you might get a plus in your column instead of a minus.
So for Carolina, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
You want me to hop on Xenoverse with you? I ain't played it in a minute. Alright, bro. Yeah. What time you work tomorrow, too? Damn. Never mind. Yes, sir. I know you didn't get to go Thursday night, bro. Huh? Oh, damn. I feel you.
No, you don't.
Gotta make them ends meet, bro. I know how it go. Alright.
My hands don't never meet.
What? Nigga, look at this and tell me which one would you take, bro. Cause I don't really use this nigga.
Huh?
Look at this and tell me which one you would take.
I would not. Do you need a middle line? You don't need a middle linebacker, do you?
Nah, I got Keekly, nigga.
Well, so fuck Baltimore. Damn.
Yeah, bro. Atlanta giving me 3 picks, bro. 2nd, 4th, and 7th.
I'll take Atlanta. I don't know why I say take Atlanta, because that 2nd pick. 4th pick, you can get somebody EI. That 7th round pick, you just fuck. I'm just gonna be real with you.
I'll do it when I get back on. This nigga